So one day, this envelope shows up, I think from a lieutenant governor, and they had an application in there for this project called Stellar. And the way I interpret it is very complicated and very hopeless. And I tossed it in the trash, told other department heads about it, Kathy, Chris, and we dug them back out and looked at it again, smoothed it out, and said, we can do this.
Iteration, they were given $10,000 to be able to put together marketing materials to present for the final decision. We've found this to be very serious. We said, wait a second, this is an opportunity to get maybe up to $16 million.
And when it came down to D-Day, people like Chris, if you were a poker player, you went all in. You couldn't hold a dime back. If you were going to commit your community, you committed with everything.
It all loaded up, went to the different communities that had applied for Stellar, and we got to see each of the communities and the needs that they have. And through that process, North Vernon was selected as one of those designations. We have a celebration with the community after they are awarded the designation. But then we come together at a kickoff meeting where all state agencies will sit down with the local community and start to actually go through that SIP or that investment plan that they have, just to really talk about each project individually and what can we fund.
Unfortunately, the celebration was short-lived for the community of North Vernon. Several of the early Stellar projects were destroyed by a fire that ravaged downtown 5th Street.
That it wasn't one fire, but two, but all the beautiful architecture is just gone. Part of the beauty of the city is just like erased overnight. And what do you do from there? And how do you keep the community happy but keep everyone on board?
I think it affected everybody somehow personally. You felt that big loss, but we actually started attacking that same night.
We had to change our plan. And that's the key, is that you don't know how it's going to work. You hope that private owners will be there. But if it doesn't pan out, then you look at alternative and you think, well, what else can we do? So the city has continued to invest beyond the original minimum of our match money to go past. If we need to get it done, then the Stellar has worked with the city's direction. The city council and the mayor asked the redevelopment to be involved in it. We ended up annexing the Stellar into the redevelopment zone, and now we can spend additional dollars out of our TIF into this area. If it needs it, we want to get it done, do it right the first time.
This city ran into a lot of problems that were unforeseen by all of us. And so through this process, we've worked with the city of North Vernon on a lot of their issues that, we now have made changes to the Stellar Community program to help future communities who apply so that they don't have to go through these same things.
The heritage of the Irish, and the oldest and largest part of our town is called Irish Hill, and you'll see some of those great homes that we brought back. And but it took those neighbors to want something better to say they were in the game too.
Most people in general are very supportive of the Stellar community, but you always have those who are skeptical about what you're doing and change. And I think I've been able to help that in some ways, being a local resident as well as a representative of one of the state agencies involved in this, because I've had a lot of people come to me and ask, what's going on, and a lot of it's just keeping them informed of what's going on. Once they understand and you're able to answer their questions, then they become more at ease with what we're doing in the town. Because like I said, there's a lot of construction going on here, not just Stellar, but the state is putting it in there, and a lot of people have a lot of questions. But all in all, it's a very positive experience.
Seeing our town get kind of tired and run down a little bit and lost some of its energy, and this gave us a chance to actually try something. There are no guarantees in this world, but at least as long as you're trying to do something to make it better, you're going to give it your best shot.
I'm blessed for being the mayor when Stellar started, but it's a two-headed snake. I won't be here when it's finished, so but I will be on the sidelines cheering it on.